Hello and welcome to this special edition of Eagle Talk to start the 2019 year. Today we will be joined by Spencerport High School star athlete Erin Coykendall.
Erin will discuss her soccer career, lacrosse career, and her commitment to play a Division I sport in college. Plus, we're even going to talk about some of the awards she's in the running for. Erin will be in studio right after this.
We're the Spencerport cheerleaders and you're watching Talent Sports!
Today we welcome Max Prep's Athlete of the Year, Wendy's High School Heisman finalist, and star soccer and lacrosse captain for the Spencerport Rangers, Erin Coykendall. Erin, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
So Erin, tell us about your love of lacrosse. We see you started playing at age 5, and then you played on a boys team until 3rd grade, so tell us about that.
Yeah, I've been playing since kindergarten. Spencerport didn't have a girls lacrosse team, so my only option was to play with the boys, so I started then and immediately fell in love with it. And then when I was in 3rd grade, I picked up girls lacrosse, and then since then, obviously, I've just been playing since then.
Okay. So now before we get more into your lacrosse career, let's talk about your soccer career. You won 2 state championships. First year you beat James DeWitt, scoring both goals in that game, even one off your head, 2-1. And how did it feel getting those 2 important goals?
Yeah, it was really fun, I guess. I think we had a lot of fun with it. We had a really good year, obviously, and just to be able to finish it off with a state championship was...
And then a year later, you had the same opportunity, but tying with Pearl River and becoming co-champions with them. I've never heard that before. I was there. I was shocked to see that. Co-champions. So let's talk about that tie, and how did that compare to the previous year?
I think it was a little different because obviously we knew what it felt to have our own state championship, and then to have to share one the next year was motivation for this past year, I guess.
Now, Erin, the soccer team has been one of the best in the state the past few years. With you gone, though, next year, how do you think the rest of these players are going to come along without you?
I think that we'll have people step up. They have a lot of really talented underclassmen and a lot of people underclassmen with experience. So I think that they'll be fine. They'll have people step up everywhere, just like people stepped up after we graduated seniors last year.
And what about Leah Wengender? Talk about her a little bit. Going to play Division I at the University at Buffalo, what has it been like to be her teammate?
Yeah, it's been a really cool experience to play with someone with the talent that she has. Never played with someone who's so good on the ball, so comfortable with the ball, and she can just score from anywhere. And just to have her to work off of and us playing together for so long since we were like 8, just to be able to have that connection with her and I, it's been really cool to see and play with.
And then we'll also talk about the other sports you do. We know you're great at soccer and lacrosse, but freshman year you were on the varsity basketball team, and then after that you were on your school's bowling team. How does playing these other sports actually help you with the 2 sports that you're most well known for in soccer and lacrosse?
It just makes you see the court, the field differently, whatever you're playing. Teaches you things about being a teammate, develops different muscle groups. I think it all just links back together, and playing multiple different sports just can only help.
Yep. So now we will go into your lacrosse career. You've been on the varsity team since 7th grade, and now you're looking to cap your career strong this year at Spencerport. What are you looking forward to going into your final season this upcoming spring?
Just having one more chance to get a sectional title. I think we've come so close in the past years, and just being able to have one more opportunity to really finish it off with.
So that pretty much is your big goal this year, get that sectional title.
Yeah.
So now how are you preparing for the adjustment to collegiate lacrosse while also making the savior in these last few months at Spencerport?
Yeah, I think obviously the big picture is I have 4 more years to play at Northwestern, but I'm going to live in the moment, finish my high school career, focus on that, and then once my lacrosse season ends, it'll be all focused on college, and I'll be working out in the summer and everything. Yeah,
so do you think it'll be more challenging to adjust your surroundings at Northwestern, being away from your family, or adjusting what you're used to, or do you think it'll be more difficult adjusting on the lacrosse field, having D1 competition?
I think both. Obviously, it's a huge adjustment to make with new competition, playing against the best people in the country, but I'm really excited for it. I think that it'll make me a better player, and I think that just being able to kind of be independent on my own will also be good.
Oh, absolutely. I can totally agree with that. So now, what made you want to pick Northwestern over any other schools that might be closer to home to you?
Since I was in like 4th grade, I always wanted to go to Northwestern. I watched them play, and they were winning national championships, and I always just said, I want to go to Northwestern. So I went there, I visited, and committed.
Yeah, you were recruited to Northwestern in 8th grade and committed in 9th grade, so this has been a long-term development for you. What has that been like, knowing that you're going to a Division I school but still having to play in high school, developing your skills?
Yeah, I think the main focus of mine after committing was just to keep getting better every day. Obviously, it was nice to get out of the way, like know where I'm going, be set freshman year, but just to be able to keep preparing myself for that and know that that's where the ultimate goal is. So.
And how does it feel to be one of the very few local athletes who go Division I for lacrosse and one of the best lacrosse schools in the country? Do you think that is going to sort of begin to set a precedent here for local lacrosse?
I think that lacrosse in the Section 5 area has really taken off the past couple of years. There's a lot of talented players, and it's just really cool to be among the talented players here that are going Division I and see them on the field at the next level.
Yeah, so that leads to a question that was tweeted at us by Coykendall Lax Orange. They want to ask you, what advice do you have for the younger lacrosse players who may think they want to play in college someday?
Just keep having fun with it. Always find a way to make it fun. If you're having fun, you're going to get better, and you're just going to enjoy it. So I think have fun every day.
Yeah. And you do a lot in your community in your office hours. What do you usually do? Like, you're a youth involvement coach.
Yeah.
What do you do about that? That's pretty big.
I work with the Common Goal 4th graders, their team. I'm an assistant coach for them. I work with Spencerport teams for soccer and lacrosse, and yeah, I just coach a lot.
That's very good. And now this is a big moment I'm sure you're never going to forget. This was huge. This past year, you were the Max Preps National Award winner. Your mom was shocked, I assume. So how were you feeling? How does that mean to you? I have never heard of anybody in this local area win an award like that before, and you're like one of the very few that have gotten it. So
yeah, it was definitely such an honor. I was really excited to have gotten that recognition, and I just thought it was really cool.
And talking about awards, you were also a Wendy's High School Heisman finalist. What was it like when you heard the news?
That was pretty cool. There was a lot of applicants for that one. I think it was state, regional, national. So to be a finalist for that was pretty cool, and just be nominated by I think it was my athletic director. So.
That's awesome. Now, no pressure on this one because it's sort of a deep question, but going to Northwestern, moving forward in your future, have you looked beyond lacrosse, thinking what you might want to do and how you want to apply what you've learned as a lacrosse and soccer star to your future?
A little bit. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm undecided right now, but I definitely could see myself coaching or something like that along the lines.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't really know what you want to do yet, but you're thinking of some ideas now, because we heard that you're majoring in communications when you go there.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do with that?
I don't know what my major is yet. I'm in the College of Arts and Sciences, but I'm not sure yet where I'm gonna go with that. So.
Maybe you won't have to shadow us one day.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, that is all the time we have for Eagle Talk. But before we go, we want to thank Erin Coykendall for joining us today, as well as her parents, Scott and Jennifer, who have supported her all along her journey at Spencerport, as well as our time covering her in Erin. So, Erin, you did a great job. We enjoyed covering you.
Thank you.
We're going to let you take it away to close it. Tell us about it.
I'm Erin Coykendall alongside Ben Vahey and Jonathan Goehring. Thanks for watching.
Number one. About them Rangers.